Hello, everybody. Welcome to the second episode of the Plus Two podcast and the second stream of the Plus Two Live. Now, we got a amazing program in store for you guys today. And once again, we have another amazing guest, which we'll meet shortly. But before we begin, I just want to remind you guys to like and subscribe if you're on YouTube or if you're watching this later on Spotify, Amazon Music, whatever. Then don't forget to follow the podcast. And let's meet our guest, shall we? Today's guest, um, he's one of Sweden's best clock uh, solvers. Really good at clock, pretty good at three blind as well. So, guys, here we have him. Uh, we have Snail cubing here.
Hello. Hello, Oscar.
So
Very nice to be on stream. I watched last time.
amazing. Now, guys, don't forget to subscribe to Snow Cubing. You can see his YouTube down there.
I have the
Right
shirt on.
there. There we go. Go go check him out on YouTube. He makes really good videos. Now, let's start off with Snow Cubing. Why don't you introduce yourself a little bit? What your channel is about and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so I used to have a channel called Snail Tales a few years ago. Um, and there I uploaded a few vlogs and so too, but now I mostly upload just my solves, my PRs, my best moments on competitions. So Uh, yeah, you can check that out. And my best event is clock and blind events. I'm 15 Sweden in clock and like 30th or so in three blind.
That's pretty impressive. Better than what I can do. uh, let's start off with well, since you are such a good cuber, especially in clock and three blind, do you have any tips and tricks for us beginners or intermediate solvers that we can use to get better?
I would say that in clock it's mostly about doing solves, but like you need to do seven simul. That's the first thing. Like you can do bpal or you can do Tommy's. It doesn't matter. They're both equally good, but bpal is a bit easier to learn. I do Tommy's, but that's because bpal wasn't as big when I started. Um, but make sure you do seven simul and then just do a bunch of solves. Do like thousands of solves, and you will see big improvements. You will probably pretty easily get sub 5. So clock
So
is
seven
pretty
simul
easy
is
to be good at.
well, yeah. So just learn seven simul and practice a lot, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, how about blind events then? Since you are one of, or maybe not one of Sweden's best, but still a blind
Trying
solver.
to be
So
at
do you have
least.
any?
I will practice.
Yeah, but
I
well,
don't do the so there is better methods. You can definitely learn three style for edges and corners, which I don't know yet, but maybe I'll start learn this year. And first for corners and then for edges. But right now I use M2 OP. Now, if we take a look at like cubers like Luke Garrett, very good three blinder, still use M2 OP from what I know. He has like a 20 something second solve with M2 OP officially. So you can get really good, but you should switch to three style.
yeah, but uh, well, mostly with three blind, it's the memo part that is the important part. Well, like
Yeah,
memorizing the cube and then recall. Those are the two most important parts. But
yeah.
uh, seeing that, what's your PR single, like 1 minute 30, something like that,
117.
117. Yeah, that's faster than my memo. So do you got any tips for memo?
I think for memory you just have to do like solves and try to just really go all out. And the more all out you go, the faster your improvement will be. So eventually you'll just one pass, which means that you're just memorizing the cube, taking one look at the cube, and then putting your blindfold on and just solving it. And you will pause a lot, but eventually you will remember it from the first time you memorize it. So try to not think about success rate at home. Just try to go as fast as you can and try to try to get a good time and not a success.
Well, that sounds reasonable. Seeing that with well, blind events, you just gotta hope that you solved it. There's not much
Yeah,
like, so with some luck, hopefully, well, you will get better, I will get better, and maybe
yeah.
everybody in the comments who are trying to learn three blind or want to get better at three blind, hopefully they'll get better from that as well. But this is probably one of my favorite segments we have today. Fail of the week. Do we have a fail of the week from Mr. Snail Cubing?
I'm not sure actually. My I what I can think of, I'll think of it. But my best PB of the week. Yesterday I got a clock single 2.80. I did get a bunch of DNFs too, so I guess that's a fail. That I definitely DNF'd out of some really good singles and averages yesterday. But I did get a 2.80 clock single, and which wasn't DNF.
And that's faster than my 2x2, so that's just insane. But I guess my fail of the week, on Thursday, I decided to do a 7 cube attempt on multi at my school because I had to. We got done early, but I had to stay and do something afterwards. And
Did you have 7 cubes at the school?
yeah, I had 7 cubes at school. I don't know why, but I did. I did multi, memorized pretty well. As then when I got to my fourth cube, I'd solved two of them, so 2 of 3 when I started the fourth cube, and I just had to stop because I forgot that my my multi takes so long, and then I had to go do the thing I had to do, so
Oh,
I had to stop it, and unfortunately, it was looking like a good solve. Could probably have been like 4 or 5 out of 7, but I had to stop it early with two of what's that? 2 of 7. Then that's probably my biggest fail.
we have Dunderhong Ivar in the chat saying he got a 3 out of 4 multi. He's actually really good at blind. He got a 8 out of 8 blind, multi blind, like a few days ago.
That's
Um,
uh, that's pretty good.
yeah, and really quick too. He just like memorized and went for it.
Yeah, but guys, if you are in chat and you got any ideas, anything you want us to talk about, then well, tell us and we could probably talk about that.
Cube nerd saying and me.
Yes, Cube Nerd is also here. Don't forget about him. But one of the most impressive things that happened, well, I think it was this week. Don't remember
Yeah,
completely because so much has happened. But hold up, I have to write the banner. Uh, this is definitely getting cut from the podcast. What do we have? Right. There we go. Add banner. Did not come prepared. There we are.
Mm.
3 by
Yeah,
3 average world record by Shawnee. How? First of all, how would you even do that? And second of all, like, is Yi Heng Wang's time as the world's best cuber officially done? Is he now too old for cubing?
he is really old. He's 12 years old, and that's scary that 12 years old is now like a senior cuber. Very hard to break a 3 by 3 or 2 by 2 world record if you're you're 12. I'm 14, and yeah,
Yeah, like it really is. Like you have to start cubing at like 6 or 5 years old now to, well, have a chance of being one of the top cubers, which is just insane to think about. Because before you could have, well, with some practice, you probably could have been one of the best of your event then. But now you
yeah.
really have to start young and, well, practice, practice,
At
practice,
least
and
to be
maybe
like
be.
the very best, to be world best, you literally have to be like under 10 years old in 3 by 3 or 2 by 2.
Yeah, and then as well, like Shwani, how old is he? He's
I'm not sure about Shwani. He's like 7, right?
7. Oh my god, 7 years old,
He is
and he's
like,
he's
yeah,
officially he's the fastest cuber ever. Not
yeah.
not just with fastest time, but now fastest average. So
Single
he's
and average. That Yiheng literally does not have any world records in any event anymore. His best achievements is Asian records in 2 by 2. That's good, but he was a world record holder in 3 by 3 and 2 by 2.
yeah, and well, it really does seem like Yi Heng Wang is now washed, and well, can Shuani now win Worlds 27? It's now the big question. Will he be the world champion in 3 by 3 here in Sweden?
We'll have to interview him
Yes, we
if he
will get.
knows any English by then.
Well, there's always a translator. You can always have a translator.
Yeah.
But guys, stay tuned. We'll get that interview done with
One and a
Shuani
half
and
years left.
Yiheng. Yeah, only one have. You never know. Maybe we will win
Yeah,
worlds.
maybe we'll
Y-
win. Maybe he's washed by then. He'll be so old.
Yeah, exactly. So you never know. So we'll see how that goes. Now, recently there was also another world record. Although we did talk about this last time, not too much though. It was mostly a reaction because it literally just came in. But Cheggins, he he now holds the world record single and a tied world record average in through at the blindfolded, which well, me and snow cubing, we do practice blind a lot. Although it may not be snow cubing's main event, it is one of the events he's pretty good at. So, well, this relates to us a lot. But Cheggins with another world record and first live to solve the cube blindfolded under 12 seconds, which is insane to think about.
Yeah. Yeah, I really wonder how far you can push the blindfolded events because still, yeah, I don't know. He at in the world record single 11 seconds, he did memo in around 4.0 seconds, which means the execution was 7.6 seconds, and he's not that much faster in normal 3 by 3. So really execution can't go much faster than like 6 seconds. And memo, I mean, I have a hard time seeing you can memo a cube in like under 3 seconds. So is sub 10 possible?
I think that with some luck, because it seemed like a very lucky scramble, memorizing in 4 seconds.
Yeah,
But if you get like, well, not a lot of cycles, short cycles, quite a bit of pieces already solved, then it's probably possible to, well, get that time very, very, very low. But
maybe you can have
then you have
like
to
a
be
very
consistent.
photographic memory.
Yeah, maybe.
You
Well,
can just
we don't
like
know.
look at the cube for half a second and just do this, and you know the entire cube, and then you have some super good methods you can like optimize, like FMC combined. So you just do the fewest amount of moves perfectly executed, and you execute in like 2 seconds and memo in half a second.
Well, what we have seen people do is, Jack Kai. He has competed in regular theoretically by using the three blind method.
Yeah,
Will
Shagins
will
too.
check-ins do that maybe, or other
Not so. I
blind
don't think
solvers?
Shagins did that, but Graham's done that. I'm not sure that Shagins has done that actually.
Well, Jack Kai did it, but will check-ins think about it? Because all these top blind solvers, if they just practice three blind, then they're just gonna get better at three at the normal three at the then, because, well, yeah, like if you do the same method on both of them, then you're obviously gonna get faster on both of them.
Yeah, but it definitely isn't optimal to use three style for normal 3 by 3, as it is a lot more moves. It's entire algorithms just to solve a few pieces when you can solve the whole a whole layer in two algorithms uh, in CFOP.
Yeah, but it all just depends on the scramble, really. Maybe
Yeah,
uh Charlie Eggins or any top blind solver, then they might look at the cube in inspection, see that it's a very, very good blind method scramble, and then just do blind or sighted blind, then I guess,
yeah.
instead of regular three routine methods. And the upside is that you have 15 seconds of inspection, and for basically all solvers, or top solvers, then top blind solvers, they can memo
You
in
can like
10 seconds.
memorize the cube like 2 3 times, just really know what moves you gotta do.
Yeah, and like you can just, well, especially for check-ins then, who can memo in like what, like 5 seconds, 6 seconds. He can just like look over and review a couple or two times then, and be absolutely sure on his scramble or execution, whatever memo, and then execute it, well, decently fast. Because, yeah, if it is a good scramble, then it's gonna be a fast execution.
Uh, I just want to talk about we have person in the chat. It was actually quite a long time ago, but like 10 minutes ago. Poyav Gamer 9889 said, "Y'all coming to Stockholmsligan too?" And I am coming, yes,
I might be coming. We'll see. I
because you know what the
when
main
is it?
event is.
Oh, is it blind?
The main event is three blind, so you actually have a physical podium. So you get to walk up on the stage and all that if you podium in three blind. So and I'm like third on the psych sheet after Leo and Daniel.
Hold up.
So well, I haven't paid yet, but I will be third on the psych sheet.
I might be coming then, because you never know.
You
Maybe not.
never know. I could DNF, and some other people could DNF, and you could definitely snatch a podium spot.
Yeah, and well, Daniel Berlin, he's definitely. It's a very low chance that he actually DNFs
Yeah,
all five of his
Daniel
solves.
never DNFs.
But well, I'm guessing Leo will be there.
Yeah, Leo is going there.
Yeah, well, Well, you
Probably
never know.
Erland goes to all of the Stockholmsliga.
Yeah, and guys, when we're on the topic of competitions, if you are in the Stockholm region, Stockholm Uppsala region, well, Svealand, I guess, then why don't you guys come to my competition? You can find it on the WCA page. Just search up Orkish Cuba. I could probably put it in the chat. I'll put the name in the chat. Orkish Cuba
Can put the link, maybe.
2026. I can't put the links because YouTube bans links.
Uh-huh. Aha.
Oh, YouTube rejected your comment. Oh, great.
I wonder, if I unbox a package from the cubicle on the Stockholmsligan, will Daniel get mad? Uh, First of all,
Maybe.
why would you? What are you even buying from the cubicle when you have? I don't know where you live, but if you're going to Stockholmsliga, you probably live in Sweden, and if you live in Sweden, it's weird to not buy from Cubas,
Yeah, and
but he won't
well,
get mad.
he won't get mad. He'll just be disappointed in you.
Yeah,
And
that's not good.
uh, oh, Pharaoh core, of course.
Yeah,
Of course, you got the Pharaoh core. But what's good with the Kubos is that if you are going to a competition where Daniel Verlin will be, I guess, the delegate then, or he's competing there, then you can just
yeah.
say in at checkout at then the competition, and then he'll just bring the package to you most of the time. So that's a good way to save. How much is it? Like shipping's like 100 crowns, maybe $10, depending on where you live or how big the package is. And then you just don't have to wait that long if the competition is soon. So think about that.
Also, I have a little conspiracy theory about the Stockholmsligan too. Do you want to hear it?
Sure, sure, sure. Let's see
So,
what it
I
is.
said that there is three blind at the comp, which is very good. And also the main event is three blind. The main event is randomized, but I'm not sure it is randomized or it is randomized. But Daniel Wallin is coming, and I hope he hears this. You know, the name of every Stockholmsliga is this season it's candy. So you win
It is.
candy. Yeah.
Oh,
So
wait,
Daniel
is
just
that
puts
why?
his favorite candy. I'm not sure if Djungelvrål is Daniel's favorite candy, but if it is, he just puts, oh, you win Djungelvrål for these competitions, for this competition, and then he puts three blind as the main event. So obviously he'll
Well,
win in three blind. So he just gets one free. Maybe it's Svekub's money, the Djungelvrål. So he just gets one Djungelvrål from Svekub.
that is a very, very interesting conspiracy theory.
I'll have to ask
We'll
Daniel if he
see
just
if
wants
there
a
are
Djungelvrål.
future competitions. You know what? I might have to come now to investigate this, but we'll see.
He better
We'll
put
see.
my favorite candy
You-
at the Stockholmsliga with the main event clock.
Of course, of course. Just go talk to him.
Yeah.
And guys, before we continue, I just want to remind you guys that if you're looking for a microphone for YouTube or well anything really podcasting or vlogging, then use my affiliate link, which you can find in that QR code that just appeared, and well, you can pick up the Boya microphone. This is not a Boya, unfortunately, but this is a Boya, and I've been using this one for all my competition vlogs recently, and I will be using these at well all my competitions where I have to film something on location. And very easy to use. You just take it out, plug it into your phone, and you're golden. So don't forget to check it out if you're looking for one. And well, let's continue with the podcast.
So what is do we have another thing to talk about, or is it just asking the chat?
Well, if the chat has anything that they want us to talk about, then we'll talk about that. But first of all, I'm gonna have to try to fix my stream because it's a bit broken right now. I don't know what's happening. What is happening? Um, the
Cube Nerd still wants us to talk about himself. Very, very egoistic
you
of you.
wait. I have to remove the intro. There it is. Ah, now it's working.
There it is.
Let's go. Now let's see. Talk about blind cuber servers from CubeNerd. Oh,
Yeah.
what do you mean by that?
There is
What do you mean?
a Discord for blind
Oh
cubers.
yeah,
I should probably join that. I don't know where to find the link. I just know that there is one, but I'm not sure how
I'm in
to
it.
really. You are in there?
Uh, I'll send it to you later.
Yeah, nice. So
Okay,
yeah,
I need this. Where's Jack K?
now
About
I'm here.
Ivar.
I was not on screen when he wrote that. Dunder Hong Ivar is saying how to stop choking on Mega.
How to chop?
I don't know that
Well,
because I choke on Mega. That's yeah. No,
yeah,
I
I
don't
do.
choke. I'm just really bad at Mega. I can't give any tips. The only
Yeah, I
tips
can't
I
give
can
any
give is
tips
to buy
either.
this cube. I have Cubus Premium Diane Pro. It's a very good Mega.
Well, just for reference, I don't have a mega average, and I average like what 5 minutes. So I'm not the right person to ask.
No, I average like
Here,
150 or 155 somewhere there. Still very bad, but I have competed in it a lot. I think so. I think you should buy this cube.
and here we have something well a bit related to buying cubes. Poyav Gamer, how much money have y'all spent on cubing? That's a good one.
Oh, this is yeah, this is a lot. So over the computer around here, above the screen, I have a huge shelf where, or multiple shelves, a lot of shelves to put all my cubes. And I don't know how much they cost, but I have like we do
You have a lot.
we do count like 170 cubes or something like that because I have a 10 by 10 mosaic, and that is 100 cubes itself. If we count that as one cube, I only have like 75 cubes, but at least most of my money has been spent on cubos.
Yep, same here. Uh, well, maybe not 100. I don't have 100 cubes. I don't have a 10 by 10 mosaic. I do have a 3 by 3 mosaic. That's 9 cubes, but those are pretty cheap cubes.
Yeah,
So
I
I
have
don't
that
know.
too. It's multi blind.
Yeah, I got the multi-bind pack. So yeah, but just looking around, I don't actually have a lot of cubes, but I have maybe around 25 cubes, 30 cubes. So
Do you have every WCA puzzle at least?
I have every WSA puzzle,
Yeah,
4 by
that's
4
the
and
most
5 by 5
important
5
ones. And
multiple.
after that, it's just buy some non-WCA puzzles and buy the newest if it's like a really good upgrade. Like uh, I had a really bad like this Mega Minx before, not even magnetic or anything. So it's good to
I have the
in
Yoo-Hoo.
that case
I
it's
have the
good to
Yoo-Hoo Mega Mix.
upgrade. So you can have like two of each cube.
But this is probably the best one, the cube, guys. The
Yeah,
best one.
I don't have that
Although,
one actually. I don't know what my best cube is.
and then I also have the blind cube, the YJ blind cube. But I
Yeah, I
would
have
say
that one.
that all this probably like maybe 5K total. Then again, I don't buy
5K
cubes
in
that often.
crowns or 5K in dollars?
Not dollars, not dollars. Like five hundred
Crowns.
dollars, 5K crowns.
Okay. I have no idea of the price value. I don't know. I'm just trying to find like an average cost of cubes. Maybe it could be uh,
300 maybe, 200.
I think I have a lot of like these cubes. Just this is a void cube. You can see it has a hole here. But
Yeah,
yeah, I think it's probably lower, maybe 200. And if we count that as like around 75 cubes, then it would be uh, 15, probably like 10,000 or between 10 and 15,000.
yeah. Just imagine what we could have bought with all this money. But
Nah, it's worth it.
cubes are important, and important is cubes. So that's what happens.
How
But
many
now,
cube essays should you normally have? Probably, I mean, if you do multi-blind, then have as many as you need to do multi. But
and a little
if
bit
you
extra
only do
actually.
three
It's
by three, then you don't need more than like two.
I would say two or three. Sometimes it's good to have a couple side cubes or like extra cubes because sometimes you just don't feel good using your main cube, and then sometimes it helps switching to
Or
a
it could
second
break.
cube. It could also break. That's what happened to me once, but we're not going to get into that. But then Dunderhong 123 got a 51 mega single. That's pretty good. I wish you're like 10 times faster than me. That's insane. But
50,
this
51 seconds solved. Nice. Is that PB?
Yo Cube Insight is here once again, and he says that Dunder is better than him. He's better than me. So
Yeah,
yeah,
definitely. Yeah, he's been grinding mega. Yeah, it is PB, 51 seconds. 51 seconds, so that is about 50. I have like a 138, 136, something like that. So that's like 45 seconds better than my PB single.
now chat. This one is especially for you. What are your biggest fails, chat? And if you actually have a really funny or very weird whatever fail, then you might be on the podcast. So yeah, what weird things has happened to you when you've been cubing at competitions, at home, whatever? Maybe your 21 by 21 exploded. Who knows? But send them all in chat. We want to see them all. And
While we
this may
wait,
take a
I
while.
can
So
talk about my
I
biggest
don't know.
competition fail ever. I have that as a video. It was at the Swedish Championship 2025. I'm still very sad about this. It's actually so crazy. I got a 1.20 single in 2 by 2. It was overall PB and PR by like no, like 1.5 seconds. It was absolutely crazy. Just that I started the timer by mistake in inspection
Oh
and then
no.
stopped it immediately. So then I reset and started again. But you can't start and stop the timer in inspection. So it was just a tiny mistake and it was a 5 mover and I just failed from like the best solve in that entire group.
That's just sad. Now we
Yeah.
have some things here.
Yeah.
At class, when I cubed in class, my worm V10 completely exploded and the core broke. And the teacher looked at me. That actually
Yeah.
happened to me one time. I tried to do the U perm, the S move U perm, but I guess it
Oh,
locked up pretty weirdly, and then it popped and the core broke. And it was like the week before my competition.
oof.
And then I ordered a replacement from Kubos, replacement core, and then it didn't arrive on Friday, the last day you can get shipping. So that was scary, but
Did
thankfully
you
it. It
Did
arrived
it
like
come to the comp?
it 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 it, it arrived like 1 minute before I went to bed. So that was amazing. Thankfully I could still complete with my worm, or maybe not worm, my V11, Waylon V11. Cube inside. My cube popped after an official solve because I slammed it on the mat so quickly. No one noticed.
Did it still count, or was it a
Interesting.
DNF? If it
I guess
popped completely, I guess it's a DNF. But
um I that might take some time for Cube inside to answer. Here we have Dunder again.
yeah,
He also got a 1 out of 5 multi official solve. Guys, I got a 0 of 5 multi official at Uppsala Christmas Special. Well, it
what?
wasn't my best result, but
I have one
um,
official multi.
guys, remember that that competition vlog is coming out on Monday. So go check it out, and you'll see how it goes. C9 Cubing says hello. Then we have Film Lucas, 48-second solve in or 48-second solve in last solve, messed up an A perm. That's just sad.
Oof. Yeah, that's
What
sad
you
if it was a
if
really good on really good pace.
that has happened to me way too many times. Like I'm doing a really good solve. I plan first pair, second pair, I see pretty well. Look ahead to third pair, fourth pair, pretty okay, and then I just mess up on PLL and OLL. It's just the worst.
We have a lot of messages here.
We do. Cube Nerd 2, choking in clock out of 6, sub 6 average on clock at Götalandsmästerskapet. Please don't mention Götalandsmästerskapet. I don't want to go back to that stuff. I guess it
Yeah,
wasn't the best for a lot of people then. When I was judging last comp, a guy got a DNF on his Pira, so you asked him if I could solve it, and Daniel was also watching, so I did the wrong L 2 times and scrambled the Pira. That's
bruh.
just in front of Daniel Valin as well. That's just ah. My cube popped during a 3 blind attempt, and it was on PB pace.
Oh,
Andrea Nilsson.
I'm glad that hasn't happened to me. My cube doesn't pop very easily, but if I had really high TPS on a three blind solve, that is a risk.
Yeah, and especially a multi with the well, if you have, or usually you have a
Yeah,
bit worse cubes for multi because they're cheaper.
yeah,
Those cubes can pop
these
easily.
cubes.
Lots of here that was already taken. The cube popped, but the GAN 12 magnets made everything connect up, so the corners popped into the cube, but not out. Cube
Oh
inside.
yeah, that has probably happened.
Interesting. I wish I had enough money to buy GAN cubes.
Yeah, I have one GAN cube, and that's the 2x2.
I have two, I think. I bought
Oh, I have
GAN
a GAN
11.
11 too, but I haven't used it in 3.5
Nor have
years.
I. I just bought it because it's a bit cheaper now because it's so old.
Yeah,
Daniel or Daniel once tried my cube and said it was unusable because it was so quick. Cube
yeah.
inside. If
But he
Daniel Daniel
really
if
slow
he's
cubes, like extremely slow cubes. Some of Daniel cubes is literally like, how can he even turn this at like 8 TPS?
I don't know. Anyways, remember guys, if you have anything that you want us to take up, then put them in the comments or chat, and we will cover it.
I will look at the WCA live results for the uh, current competition happening in Sweden right now. I,
Oh, that's a good thing to look at.
Actually, it's very sad that I couldn't go. I probably could have went if I asked my parents earlier, but I didn't really see the competitions before it was like pretty close to the comp.
Oh, guys, Cuban said, I have a conspiracy theory. Daniel puts peanut butter in his cubes, even big cubes such as 7x7.
Yeah, maybe.
Um, maybe. We'll see about that. Do you think that 30 side event sing do you think that 30 side event single or average is going to be faster than a normal 30 singles? Oh, you mean like one-handed or blind, I'm guessing. Or FMC, I guess. But FMC is not timed, so I don't think so. That would be hard
That
to
would
get
be
a
pretty
side
weird.
because
Like maybe
one-handed, you got one
free,
hand.
like literally like cross skip two free pairs, uh, OLL and then PLL skip on OH, and maybe a really good OHer could get like a sub 3, but it will literally let you be like under 20 moves.
You would have to get very lucky. The the one thing I could also think is that you get like I don't know, like a one cycle. That's not is that yes, a one cycle on three blind. That could also be possible.
I don't know what the chances are of that. It's probably like getting a cross skip plus. It's probably like getting like a 5 mover on 3x3.
Yeah, well, like you need to get like I guess uh like any special target, like one special target on three on M2, something like that, something insane like that.
Yeah.
I don't think so, but we'll see. You never know. Now, how is it going in this Swedish competition?
Yeah, it hasn't been any NRs yet. Um, Hopefully it will come. I'm hoping for Ruben getting it on in the clock round that is in an hour. But
Okay,
right
guys,
now it's been
let's play
skewed.
a game. Let's play a game. We've got, or what are the results for three Betty blindfolded final? Consider only was one round, I guess. Yeah. What are the top three for blind? Let's give the chat a little bit of time. That should be enough. Okay, Snail cubing. Who do you think got third? Or did you already check?
Yeah, yeah, I checked before you asked the question. I thought it was just for the chat.
Oh, whoops. Okay, chat.
Yeah,
They're not talking
it
about the same thing.
isn't
Okay.
that
Anyways,
it's pretty clear. I think that's what I would have guessed.
um, well, let's just give it away. We're not getting any results. Let's see. Eskil, first place with a 23.
Yeah,
Then it's
fully
Helmer
expected
with a
there.
50. And then Ville, I don't know him,
Yeah, Ville
58.
Vasilis. Yeah,
PR.
he's really good at the blind events. 3 blind, 4 blind, multi-blind. I think he's done 5 blind too.
Okay, but who came last? It
Frank Lindblom
was,
and Wilhelm Öhman both got a um what do you even call that? Like a penta DNFing 5 times.
yeah. And what's still insane is that Wilhelm, he has an official multi-blind time, but
Yeah,
he doesn't
but he
have
can't solve a 3 blind when
three
given five
blind.
attempts.
Cube Insight. I'm working on a video about Shagin's blind world record, hopefully coming out today or tomorrow. And then that I am is going, or I am going to give him feedback after the podcast. That is
Yeah.
true, guys. Stay tuned. You guys have to go check out Cube Insight. He makes great videos. Check out that video. It seems like a banger.
Also, can we go back to Poya Gamer's last message? He asked the question: Schwanyi or Felix? And this is to me a pretty. I see this as a clear question. Clearly Felix for me if we're just talking like the best tuber ever, because Felix has gotten 122 world records and Shwani has got like two.
Yeah, and Xuanyi, he mains 3v3, whereas, or is, I haven't checked his page.
Yeah,
He's literally only good at 3v3,
yeah.
maybe 2v2 as well. But Felix, well, which events has he had world records in? Well, 3v3,
Literally every event. I
big
just learned
cubes.
yesterday that he apparently got a world record for four blind. I need to look this up. Did
What?
he get a world
Well,
record in four blind?
okay, Felix Zemdex.
I'm looking right now. He has got world records in 3 by 3, 2 by 2, 4 by 4, 5 by 5, 6 by 6, 7 by 7, OH, and 4 blind.
That's just four blind. Just that's just
He got
random.
a 4 blind world record in 2011.
What?
It was
Um,
before I was born in January.
th- oh my god.
Like, I didn't know he was good at at blind events at all. He hasn't got a 3 blind world record
He has a 34 single though in
in 3 blind.
in three blind. Yeah.
Yeah, but he hasn't got a world record. Like, he isn't even top 200 in world for 4 blind or 5 blind or multi. He isn't even top 500 in the world for 3 blind. Well,
This
he
is
is
just
in average.
well. It was a while ago that he competed in blind.
Yeah.
Let's check four blind. Maybe he did. 2021. Okay. Five blind. 2018. Multi. 2018. It's been a while,
Yeah.
but who knows? Maybe he'll just cook.
Who is the goat of blind?
Felix is goat of 3v3, but who is the goat of blind? Chayens or Tommy Cherry?
Does it have to be one of those?
Because are we talking about blind or like three blind? Because
I
if you
think
just say
three blind,
blind,
because if it's just blind in general, I would actually go for Stanley. I think because it's just so dominant in four blind and five blind.
yeah, I would have to say that as well. And then if you go multi, then it's probably Graham Siggins.
Definitely.
Three blind, yeah, three blind. Um,
I have to I have to look at this up. Number of world records in three blind.
I still think that Charlie Eggins is the goat of blind.
If we
Three
check the
blind.
history for three blind in all regions, we see that yeah, Tommy got like 10 consecutive world records between no, it was actually like 7, 8, but from 2021 to 2023, for 2 years, he got it 6 or 7. I'm sorry, like 7 or 8 times in a row before Charlie Higgins did it once, and then Tommy Sherry again, and then Charlie Higgins. But
But Cheggins, he's still pretty new to
yeah,
blind. He
and
learned
he's
under the
much younger.
pandemics.
But in terms of number of world records in the modern, like the last 5 years, definitely Tommy Sherry, I would say.
Yeah, but well, it's hard to decide who's the goat because they're both pretty good. They're both on the
Yeah,
same level, and it's
definitely.
just probably that uh, because Cheggins learned later. That means that he has had less time to set world records.
Yeah. So he's probably the next one to set the world records. I would assume too, if except for if Tommy just goes. crazy and really wants to take the world record back and grinds. But I don't know. He's been grinding a bit of four blind and so.
Yeah. Here we have a great question from Poyav Gamer. Do you use your thumb to start Y perm, or do you use your index? I need to get my cube for this. Where's my cube? There's my cube. Oh, I dropped my. Okay, that was close that I almost accidentally ended
I
stream by
mean,
dropping cube.
both pe both feels pretty natural, I would say.
I just, but index. I think I use index.
Yeah, yeah, definitely index though. But it's pretty easy to just go like this. If you put your thumb like down here, you can just do it like that. And but I definitely use my index like that. I don't know if
I
it's
just.
faster, but I feel like it's easier.
It is easier. It is a regrip, but um, it just feels more natural for me. 'Cause when I do, if you do it with the thumb right here, then your thumb's in such a weird place that you
No, I
almost
think
have to regrip.
the other thumb I'm in. Like
Oh,
the
really?
your left thumb, you
Oh,
just push
like
like
that.
this. Yeah, push.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
If you
what?
practice
You have
that a
to.
bit, it's actually about the same difficulty, but I don't know which one is actually faster.
I just enjoy regripping, but I mean, it would be faster to use the thumb, definitely. But then again, I'm not on that stage where that's gonna make such a big difference. It's mostly, well, look ahead. Maybe not even look ahead anymore because it's prediction and prediction stuff like that. Talk about clock in Sweden. Skull emoji.
The whole emoji because he wants us to talk about himself. But
Who is Cube Nerd even?
yeah, his Axel. He is.
Oh,
I don't know which place he is, but he averages like sub five. Mm, I don't know
I
which
see.
place
I
he is
see.
in
I
Sweden,
see.
but he hasn't been doing very good officially.
um, well, clock
But
is clock. You love it or hate it,
yeah,
and
it is
I
topped by Ruben Norén Gustafsson, which will have a clock round in 1 hour. So we will have to find out on WSA Live who uh, will win clock. It's just the first round though, but who will win first round? And if Ruben can get a good result, he can definitely grab that sub three average and um, Swedish NR.
I'm just looking through NRs right now for, well, for on WSA Live. There were two national records of 0.66 2 singles. So I'm guessing that was just a good scramble from or at one of those competitions. Let's see. Yep. Holy, that definitely was a four mover. Can I sort by best? No, I can't. 0.66, 0.98, 0.7, 0.74, 0.9, 0.66. Again, jeez, what a good round. And then there's just the guy who gets 28s, I guess. Interesting. What
We have
else
all the
interesting is there
results
here?
from Scube round one coming in. We unsurprisingly we have Pep Edén winning the round with Frank Lindeblom and Erland Flodman uh, getting right after that.
And Pep
But it's
Idean, he does
just the
own
first round.
the Swedish record now, right? I think, yeah.
Um, yeah, let me check. It has been going quite forward and back between Frank and Pep.
Yeah,
So
skew 2.11 average by
yeah,
Pep
it is
Idean.
Pep. Yeah,
That was at
it has
at
been
Götalands
Samuel and
mästerskapet.
yeah, it has been Samuel and Pep and Frank and even William Jensen is the basically the best overall cuber in all-rounded cuber in Sweden. But the best, I mean, Daniel Wallen. If we're talking the goat in Scube, Daniel Walden was world champion. So
Exactly, exactly. Guys, this is a very important question for you guys. Did you guys sign up for Euros?
no.
Because um well, I was going to sign up for Euros. Then I came like one minute late and all the places are taken. So
But did you at least
unfortunately
pay still so you could get on the wait list? Because
I don't
I
have the
think
money.
it was actually
And then my
open for it was actually
I don't have the
open.
money.
Oh, well, that's
Yo,
a problem. You need to pay to get on the wait
yeah,
list.
it's too late now. It's definitely way too late now.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
Tomato
that
Cubing
was
made
sad.
it.
That's your fail of the week.
Yep, failed the week, missed Euros. Great.
I'll not go to Euros. I knew that already, but I'll watch the stream and follow WSA live for to see what my friends and top cubers will get.
But guys, should we go live and check out what's happening at Euros? Should we go live? And are we allowed to stream it? Maybe we are, maybe we aren't. I think we are.
I mean, maybe we're not allowed to stream it, but we are allowed to stream our reaction. So we'll stream a
Yeah,
reaction, and then they look at the stream themselves. And I mean, it's like
yeah,
a watch
we can do a
party. They
watch
can
along.
see our reaction. Probably it will be a bunch of European records, national records, maybe world records on that
Yeah,
count.
and I did notice that. Wait, who was it again? I forget. Can I? I can check though. If I scroll all the way down, go to Euros, I can check all the people who are here. Although it's not really helpful. This what? Hold up. Exactly. Stanley Chapel will be at Euros. Stanley Chapel from the United States of the Americas will be at
Yeah,
Euros. Can we see
for
more
blind.
insane world records from him?
Yeah, I'm sure he will obviously win for blind and five blind, but he is not from Europe, so he will not be the European champion.
Exactly. And that's where our favorite, maybe not favorite, but our goat of
Yeah,
Sweden, Daniel Wallin, he's top five for both of them, I'm pretty sure. Maybe top 10 guaranteed for both 5 and 4x4.
yeah, he did
Can he
get
maybe
a
do something here?
really good. He got third place in four blind at the World Championships 2023, if I'm not mistaken.
And can Daniel Wallin, can he get a home podium? Who knows?
I hope.
We'll see. And Cuban site wants to join the React party if we do have one. We'll
Yeah,
see about that. Maybe we'll see. We'll see. Now, finally, this one is very important. You or everybody, you guys should be coming to the Nordic and Swedish Championship 2025 in
yeah, that one
Uppsala,
too.
Sweden.
That one I will definitely be coming to, and I will hope for good results in clock. Um,
And
mostly clock.
there's probably gonna be unofficial events.
Is there?
So I
Is
think
there
there's
like is there information on that on the page?
I don't think on the page yet, but who- oh, okay. My thing did not want to work. There we go. No, I can't even do that.
There will be
Um,
a Nations Cup, but that one is not. We will
that's not
not
like
be competing there, obviously, because we are not like top three in Sweden.
well, it said that some countries are gonna have multiple teams to fill up the
Yeah, but
16.
not enough teams to like
Yeah,
not
I
enough
didn't
to take the like 100th best competitor.
I didn't make the whatever it's called, the relay at Cubos Open, so I'm definitely not gonna be. Yeah,
I
but
actually did, if you mean the one that was like top 64 competitors in first round. Yeah, it
yeah,
was a
I
blast to compete in that one. I had really fun
I just
time. I
I just did
unfortunately lost in the second round, but
I did blind instead of watching. I also got no successes then, so great. But Ekra Open, there is unofficial events there. There's gonna be
yeah,
a
we
relay and
relay team blind.
team blind.
And I actually
Yo,
will be doing team blind with person in chat here, Tomato Cube.
yo, WW. I need to find a partner. Um, Lucas Brumberg, maybe. I don't know. I gotta find somebody. Maybe Daniel Verlin. Me and Daniel Verlin.
Uh, I
Who's even
mean,
going
a
to this
big part of
competition?
it is you need to be like, it's good to have a similar skill level because then if you're communicating, you can say things that the person who's solving will understand and knows how to execute it, or vice versa. It's also really
Exactly.
good to be a good cuber so you can turn fast and execute whatever the person that is saying things. So it's good to have a similar skill level.
I think
Yeah,
that
we're
Ludwig.
absolutely gonna
I
win.
think Ludwig Ivarsson will be with Daniel Verlin. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
or
Maybe Leo Johansson.
yeah, I'm thinking Ludwig will probably be with his one of his friends like Erland.
Who knows? I gotta find somebody.
Yeah.
Um, but that will be coming soon. I think that's after. Yo, you gotta invite Daniel to the Plus Two
I mean,
podcast. By the way.
I'm hoping if you're doing like some small clips of this one of this podcast, right, and uploading like YouTube Shorts,
Yep, that's coming.
best
That's coming.
moments. Yeah, you could do like best moment. You can do a short of my conspiracy theory about Daniel, and we could send it to Daniel to get his reaction
That sounds like a good idea. Why do I still have chickens? Is the goat? Question
because
mark.
he is the goat, maybe.
Who knows? Who knows? But I think we should start uh saying our goodbyes now because
Yep.
oh, that's the wrong one.
Welcome.
Um, welcome,
Maybe it's
guys.
not time to welcome.
But don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I already had that one up. What am I doing? And don't forget to subscribe to Snail Cubing at snailtails-u8n. Yes, like the shirt says.
It's not merch.
And
It's just my shirt.
guys, he doesn't have merch. I don't have merch either. But if you guys get me to like 1K, then maybe. Cube Insight says
Maybe
bye.
so.
Bye, Cube Insight. But thank you, Snail Cubing, for well being on the podcast. And maybe
Thank
we'll
you.
see you again soon.
Yeah, we'll meet on competitions. Maybe even on Tuesday on Stockholm's Ligan 2 if you're coming to the Daniel's
Maybe,
conspiracy theory.
maybe we'll see. And well, is there any final things you want to say to the chat or the listeners on Spotify or wherever?
Um, just not really. Just keep cubing and have fun. Go to comps. It's a bit of a cheat code to live in Stockholm area because you can just go to a comp like every other week. And I've been to 67 comps. I'm not lying. I've been to exactly 67 comps, and it's um, just because I live in Stockholm. So yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what's good when you have Donny Valin who wants to
Yeah,
compete all the
Daniel
time.
in organizing. And yeah, just remembered we do have one final thing. We do have the my own competitions, which I am organizing this year with Lilian Zetterman in Um, this is on in Södermalm, the 14th of March, Pi Day. It's looking
Pi
like
Day keeping.
it might be
I'll
released
be
on
there.
WSA like tomorrow or something, and
And
it be released very soon, and it will be 3 rounds of clock relay
l-
even.
let's go. I should practice clock for that then.
Yeah,
And uh, I just forgot what I was gonna say. That's just great. All right, you better have a pie, whatever it's
yeah.
called, a
Hopefully,
pie
I'll get like
competition.
a 3.14 time on clock.
No, but you gotta have like who can say the most digits of pi.
Oh yeah, yeah. Special event on. We can
Yes,
go
'cause
around with a phone and like record a video of how many digits of pi can you name. I cannot name that many, but probably like 20, 25 or something.
uh, I've gotten 100 on pi.org.
Yeah,
So
that's very good.
we'll see about that. But thank you, Snow Cubing, and
Thanks for having me
go
on
check
the
them out.
podcast.
And
And next week we'll be back with a new guest, I'm guessing.
yes, a new guest next week. And
Yeah,
before I forget, next or not next time, but the week after that, it's Ekera Open on a Saturday. So we're gonna have a remote podcast. We're gonna be filming on on scene in Ekera, wherever the
yeah.
competition is, and then
If it is the same venue as last time, it's actually a great venue with the in I think school.
yeah, I think it's a school,
Yeah,
and then after that, uh, which was on the 31st, then on the 7th of February, the week after Ekera, it's my competition at Folkets Hus Åkersberga.
yeah.
So
I
we're
will
also
be
gonna be
coming to that
filming.
one.
Let's go. We're gonna be filming on location there as well. So two special podcasts coming up, but after that we'll come back to this normal setup. So stay tuned for that. And if you are coming to one of those competitions, then maybe you will jump in and make a guest appearance on the podcast. But
Yeah.
I think it's actually time to say goodbye to Snail Cubing now.
Yes. Bye bye.
We will
Loved.
see you later.
Had a great time, and we will meet at the con. Maybe some in chat too.
We'll see you.
Bye
Goodbye.
bye.
Now, guys, uh, pretty sure we're gonna be ending the stream soon. But if you got some final things you want to ask, we will be doing a quick Q&A session. Q&A. What do you guys want me to talk about? Who knows? Cube nerd cannot come to Orcs Cuba. Come on. You gotta come to my competition. When is it reasonable to buy a new cube? We'll get to that real quick, but Cube Insight says he's gotta go and buy. So see you, Cube Insight. I'll check that video out. When is it reasonable to buy a new cube? I would say you should probably use your cube for at least 6 months. 4 to 6 months sounds reasonable for the lifetime of a cube. It just depends on how you feel, because sometimes if you are plateauing, especially maybe big cubes or maybe all events actually, you might be plateauing, and sometimes it just helps changing up what cube you're using, because yeah, for example, my V11, it has its own special characteristics, like it corner cutting pretty good. Look at that, good corner cutting, and pretty loose, pretty fast, and that makes me practice on some new things, or maybe not new things, some specific things, and then I get worse at other things because since this can corner cut basically 45 degrees both ways, that means I can be very, very uh, what do you call it, unaccurate, inaccurate. So my turning could be very choppy and not accurate because it can corner cut so well. Now that's bad because with big cubes like the 7x7, if I turn like that, oh look at that, already locked up. So you want to change it up a little bit. Maybe choose a cube that's not as loose as the V11 if you are using the V11. Maybe a cube that has slightly worse corner cutting, because then you'll just start to adapt to the cube. Do you have any new, other things, or should we officially call this game over for the podcast? I think we're done here. So let's get rid of that thing right there. There we go. That's better. So, guys, if you're still here, actually, we got one last thing from Poyev Gamer. So, what is the chillest cuber? So, what is the chillest cuber? You know, chillest cuber gotta be Don Evelyn. He's so chill. Now we're actually done. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. And actually, let's restart that. I gotta get a good take for the podcast. Let's start over. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. I can't talk. Oh my god, this is what me filming all my competition vlogs sound like. Yeah, it takes lots of takes. Okay, take 3. Let's go. But guys, thank you so much for watching or listening. And if you are on a podcast platform like Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, then don't forget to follow the podcast. And if you are on YouTube or live right now, then please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next podcast or video. And well, if you have any tips, tricks, video ideas, or any suggestions for the next podcast, then leave them down below in the comments. And finally, don't forget to pick up the Boya microphone if you're looking for a mic. You can find it, well, I think it's right there or right there, the QR code, and you'll support the channel at no added cost. And finally, I'll see you guys all in the next live stream, podcast, episode, or video. Goodbye. Have a great rest of your day. And Boya.